Hi, Constance. I'm Ariana. Nice to meet you.
Hi, you too.
So, Shira is really different than characters that you kind of played with as a lady. It's usually women who are bosses who get everything done, but Shira is a bit more complicated in the sense of she's taking on this parental role of someone who she hasn't been a parent to and also hasn't been a parent at all. What attracted you to the project, and what is it like to play this kind of parental figure?
Well, all of those reasons attracted me to it because I did like that she was a little off kilter. I liked that she didn't really have all the answers and that she was out of her element. And to throw a strong woman into that kind of scenario, I knew would make for some kind of fun moments of feeling off balance and not really having solid ground to stand on. And, the way Harlan writes his characters, that they just keep piling more stuff on that you have to deal with and figure out. And, so it's just all making this one thing that she thought she had to do become a little bit more complicated. So that part is actually kind of fun because it's hard to, you can't, we honestly can't do it all. I mean, there's certain areas where things are going to lack because you are focused on this one more than this one. So it's really a juggling act. And that's always fun to play because then you're like, oh, the balls are in the air. Oh, no, now here they all come crashing down.
Yeah, and Shira is kind of dealing with the reality of that Mickey's mom isn't going to be well enough to take care of him anytime soon, even though they keep talking that it's going to be a temporary situation. She also in the back of her mind knows that it might not be as temporary as he hopes it is. So having that optimism and not crushing his dreams and hoping for the best of her sister-in-law, but also knowing that this is her new role.
Right, right. And also, like, she has more optimism for Mickey's life than she does for her own. So there's a little bit of a projecting and, ignoring other issues and just really trying to be good at this one job. Right.
Yes. Speaking of also piling things on, she's back in her hometown, which for anyone could be very awkward, but her ex best friend is married to her ex-boyfriend, and she seems to have history with both of them. What is that like to play out?
Again, very fun, very layered, very complicated. Um, the dynamics with those three, you really get to see more of as the episodes continue. And so, yeah, it's all I can keep saying is like it's a complicated situation with the three of those that I can't say anything else about.
Yes, yes, I know what you mean. How would you describe Shira's relationship with Mickey?
It's very conflicted, right? Because Shira knows the things that she has said and the opinions that she has had, and some of her opinions have been right and have come true, which is, I think, hard because you never want to be right about something that's bad,
Mhm.
or that could cause harm for somebody else. But I think for them, they are going to need to find a way to reconnect on their own terms and not from whatever he's been told in the past or whatever Shira may have thought about the future. And they have to forge their own relationship together. And I think it's takes them a while, but they're going to realize, that they both can learn a lot from each other.
Yes. The series is based on a book series. Did you read the books before you took on the role?
I read the script first, and then I read the first book. I read Shelter. I stopped at Shelter because I didn't want to know what was going to happen. I
Yeah.
wanted to have some secrets so that I wouldn't know as much as the character didn't know.
Yes. But if you could play any character from any book, which character would you play?
Oh my god, any character from any book. Um, wow. But now my brain is like spinning. I mean, there's an incredible book called The Adventures of Cavalier and Clay. Now, would I be right for one of those characters? I don't know, but I would just want to play one of those. Those are the greatest. Those characters are so great. My God, yeah. I mean, that's a question where I'm like literally looking around the room and I'm like, where are all my books? What are those characters I want to play?
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I'm looking forward to talking about this and future projects.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Enjoy the season.
Oh, thank you so much. You have a good one. Bye.
Okay, bye.